Hi, the dog lover. What's up? It's my biggest fan. Hey. Hi, dog lover. Lover of Pomeranians. How are you? Can you hear me okay? What's up? Emma! Veronica, best friend. Hey, I got my best friend. I got Emma. I got the dog lover. My biggest fan. What's up, you guys? I'm 30 minutes late because I came home to my dad changing the Wi-Fi modem. How's my sound? Because my laptop's making some crazy sounds. Can you guys hear me okay? It's good. Okay, thank you, Emma. Oh my gosh, hi on air. You guys are here. The job was crazy, y'all. I'm going to go on Instagram Live so they can hear it too. There's a background sound. Yeah, my laptop is running 1,000 things. Oh, the fan. Dang it. Okay. Oh, darn. I'm just going to stop the imports because you know what? Importing is not important. Sounds like a river. Okay. It should stop soon. Hopefully. Calm down, my little MacBook. So I was in the middle of uploading videos and photos and stuff like that. And it was so crazy. Oh my gosh. It was so crazy. And it's funny because it's outpatient, right? So you think it'd be very slow. And especially when you're learning a new machine. Did the river sound go away, the dog lover? Emma, is the fan gone? How do I go on live again? Why did Instagram update this thing? No. Okay. How do I go on live? So confusing. Oh, man, I don't know why my connection's in and out. We literally just changed the Wi-Fi. Ooh, you went to the pumpkin patch? That looks like that's fun. How was it? Okay, I'm gonna change my Wi-Fi. 1 second. Let me change it. Is it better? Yeah, it's probably my laptop, right? Is it better now? It's probably my laptop. But I have the brand new laptop. Poo-poo. Okay. How do I get to Instagram Live? Shoot, I should know this. I was on last night. Nope. Nope, that's hands-free. Okay. Instagram. Did you guys update your Instagrams? Because I don't know. Real? Is it real? Post. No. How do I get to live? Jessica, hello. So crazy. It should say live, right? That's what I'm thinking. Where is it? Why? How to go live on Instagram. I should YouTube a video of how to go live on Instagram, right? Tap in the top left feed or swipe right from anywhere. Scroll live at the bottom of the screen, then tap. Where? Oh, found it. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay. 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 Let's talk about first day. Hey. Who here does ultrasound? Or wants to know about ultrasound? Hi, Lillian. Hi, Army. Ashley. Oh, Emma, duh. I know Jessica does too. Dog Lover probably does too. On air too. You guys, okay, so you guys know that I started my new job today. Me, Doug. I started at an outpatient place. So Monday was just orientation, right? So I had orientation on Monday, which is basically just do paperwork, make your accounts, and make all your passwords. Jeez, guys, I have like a bazillion passwords to know now, like literally so many passwords. And hi, Diana. Is it Diana or Deanna? Hi. You're in school for ultrasound? Yay. So yeah, and on Monday they just showed us how to use their system. So every place you work at is going to have a different type of system. And in those systems, you're going to basically be able to see all your patient information, find your patient history, background, if they've done exams before in the past. And, you know, I had to learn all that just by sitting in a classroom, and you can't really get the feel of it until you're actually like doing the job and actually looking up the patient's information. So orientation honestly was just like a blur, like a blurb, you know? And then, hi, Lucky, I was a mommy. Hi, Evil Mr. Beast. I am an ultrasound technologist. So what most people know us of is like we scan babies. So we scan pregnant women, and we scan so many other things. Yes, we can scan your brain even. So after starting my new job today, you walk in, they teach you how to like clock in and whatnot. And it was just like, boom, like everything hit so fast. Like, here's the computer, here's what we do, here's the patients, like, here's our list. And the place that I'm working at right now is like the facility where they train their new hires. And it's definitely a busy place for having only 2 ultrasound techs. So they have a morning tech who starts at 7:30. It's either 7 or 7:30. And then they have the second tech who starts at 8 o'clock. So when I went in at 8, and basically I would just follow the lead tech around. So I'd follow her around. She's like showing me around the facility, where they get the stuff to stock. Before she had any patients to scan, she was just like showing me stuff and showing me around. There's like MRI here. There's MRI, CAT scan, X-ray, mammo. It's a whole facility, right? And then, so it's a whole facility. And yeah, so once that happened, it's not a huge place. There's only 2 ultrasound rooms, 2 techs. So you're just like, okay. But when you're starting at a new place and they show you the machine that they use, and it's not the machine that you use to practice with like in school or at your other job, okay, like when you get a brand new machine, it's almost like you have no idea what you're doing again. It's kind of like learning the basics almost again, right? But once you learn one machine, you pretty much... Hi, Mariah. I'll let you join in a little bit. I'm explaining about how the job went today. Hey, girl. So after she let me follow her around and just watch her and do what she does, then after I followed her, watched the machine, the way she handled the machine. Hi, Asma. After she just showed me what she was doing, like I literally was just watching her. So I pretty much know the protocols, right? Once you graduate, you'll know all the protocols that you learned at your clinical. Well, when you go to other places, they pretty much use the same protocols. They use the same protocols, but every place does it a little bit differently. So it's kind of hard when you're doing ultrasound. It's not just the same thing at every place. It's not universal, right? Every place is going to be different. So I'm like all worried and stuff, like trying to make sure that I know the protocols, that is their protocol. And then in outpatient, they actually take way less photos than we do in the hospital. So in the hospital, we'll take 60, 70, 80 photos sometimes. And in outpatient, they were taking like 10, 15, 20, 30 photos. So I was like, whoa, this is like way different. Oh my gosh, thanks for all the hearts. So, on air, I love your vids. Thank you so much. So yeah, it was crazy. And for 2 techs, they had 24 exams for the day. So they had about 2 patients scheduled per hour. So say you work 8-hour shift, 2 patients per hour. Well, that doesn't account for you having to get them prepped, having them, do their paperwork, having them get onto the gurney and tell you all of their patient history and blah, 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 blah. So they give you 30 minutes, about 30 minutes for each patient, but you're scanning. When you're scanning them, it'll probably take maybe about 10 to 15 minutes to scan them. So you have like a 15-minute window to actually do all the paperwork and get them to go where they're supposed to go. Some people came and had multiple exams. Hi, Mariah. Hi, Mariah. I noticed you. You're in both Instagram and YouTube. Wow. So yeah, it was just really intense, especially like not knowing how to use the machine, right? So I would just follow her around the beginning. Like she had 4 patients before she let me scan. But as she was doing the scans, I was watching her to make sure like, okay, what would I do in the hospital? What buttons would I push on the GE machine? Because I use a GE machine in the hospital, but at this place they use Toshiba. So I don't know what machines you guys have in your classes or your labs and stuff like that. But once you know what that machine does and how you use the buttons, you can pretty much use any machine. It's just your eyes too have to get used to seeing the pathology and seeing the way that the machine is, making the pictures. Some machines are more grainy and some machines are more clear. Some machines are better with like penetration, some aren't. So it was just really crazy. And so she tells me, okay, after a couple of patients, she goes, okay, you're going to do the next one. And I was like, ah. Mariah, I support you more than Siam. Aw. Yeah, you show up to my live streams and, he doesn't. But he's actually on his way now and he's going to cook dinner. So do you want to come over? Hey, girl. I'm just talking about my first day. Oh, you're at work? Yeah, so my first exam was in abdomen, right? And what everyone is telling me about outpatient is that they're going to be easy, right? Well, my first patient was super hard, you guys. Okay, my first patient had a ton of things going on in the abdomen. A ton of things. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's crazy. So my first patient had a lot of things going on. And in my head, I'm like, holy crap, I'm trying to take good pictures, but I can't take good pictures because there's so many things going on that I'm trying to like figure out how to use the machine at the same time. And then after scanning that abdomen, I was like, oh my goodness. And then I have to learn how to do their way of paperwork, their way of scanning things into the system, their way of verifying patients, putting patients into the system. So, oh my goodness, guys, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I really could see myself working 8 to 4:30, Did you scan any prego mamas today? No prego mamas. And if that was a thing, I would have been so scared because apparently they do a pregnancy completes here, and what we do in the hospital is a pregnancy limited. Luna Lovegood, cool channel. Thank you, Luna. I love your name. Mariah, I'm a baller now. I'll buy you din. Ooh, take me out. Hey, let's go eat. Are you gonna take me out? Yay. Asthma, how long are your lunch breaks? You get free food or discounts. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Lunch breaks are 30 minutes, unpaid lunch breaks. So you have to clock out to go to lunch and then clock back in when you're done. So 30 minutes. You can leave property, but there's nothing around this area where I'm at. So pretty much have to bring your own food. No free food here. Same thing in the hospital. No free food there. And discounts, that when you work somewhere, the jobs will usually give you discounts to certain places. So like they give discounts to Disneyland, theme parks, hotels, and lots of things. So usually the company will give you all different types of discounts to certain places. And here they have like so many things where they can like give you, you can end up getting a Target gift card. You can get an Amazon gift card. They're super, like, they give back to their employees, which I really like. It's actually really crazy. They're really good to their employees. So that has just been a perk that I've seen so far. Is there another per diem? Is this another per diem or a regular schedule? Congrats on making it through the first day, especially on a challenging one. Thank you, Jessica. It is per diem. So this company has a bunch of different locations. So where I'm at right now is where it's like their training facility. It's their newest facility, and the girl there has been a tech for over 17 years. And then the other tech has been a tech for over 40 years, you guys. So these people have a lot of experience, and they're super like, right? They know what they're doing. It's very intimidating, especially for people who are newbies. But you just gotta like go in their head first and act like you know what you're doing. But don't be afraid to ask questions, of course. She has a student that is there Tuesdays and Thursdays, so tomorrow I'm going to meet the student. But yeah, it's actually pretty crazy because as a per diem, I'll be able to go to different locations around the city and scan. So every location though is going to be different. Every location is going to have, different radiologists and stuff like that. And all of them are going to be, a little bit tweaked. You got to tweak yourself to each location you go to. So, and then hospital per diem versus outpatient per diem. Outpatients are usually day shifts, like really good day shifts. Like, hi Grand Little. Outpatients are really like 7:30 to 4, 8 to 5, like 9 to 5. They're like day shifts. You get your nights off, you get holidays off, you get weekends off. Okay, so, for most people, that's the dream, right? Most people want to have an outpatient job, which is like you can just go to work and then go home at night. Versus per diem in the hospital, it's crazy. Like you can have swing shift. Like I'm used to getting off at 9 p.m., 8 p.m., 11:30 p.m. I'm used to doing graveyard shifts, getting off at 7:30 a.m., 6:30 a.m. So it's crazy. So thank you so much, Jessica. It was really challenging, especially not knowing how to use a machine. But after I did my first carotid, I did a second carotid, and then I did a scrotal exam at the end. So I was kind of getting used to it. So like I said, the more you scan, the more you get used to the machine. Asthma. Oh, wow. How long have you been a sonographer? I started clinicals in 2016. So June 2016, I started clinicals. I already had gotten a job February 2017 while I was in clinicals. So technically, I was a real tech by February 2017. I graduated in May 2017 and worked in like over 10 hospitals, over 5-6 outpatient locations since I've graduated. So I have a lot of experience working at different places, lots of experience in different sites and whatnot. So I've seen how different people scan. I see how different systems work. And I've seen how different doctors are at different places. So I've only worked for technically 3 years, but it feels like forever, guys. It feels like forever. And but I love it. I love it so much still. After 3 years, I still love it. And they say that like after 5 years, then you'll feel like fully fledged, like you know what you're doing. But at the same time, it's literally a learning lesson no matter what. Luna Lovegood. Any Ravenclaws in here? Any Ravenclaws? I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm a Hufflepuff. So it was pretty crazy. After I did the carotid, like, because the protocol in the carotid in the hospital, I can do in 6-7 minutes. Okay, I'm pretty fast when it comes to normal stuff. 6-7 minutes, I can do carotid. You know, boom, 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 boom. Like, if it's easy, super easy, you can do it really fast. Now I have this carotid, and it's like I'm learning the machine, and I'm learning their protocol. And their protocol has a couple more pictures than our protocol in the hospital. So I was like watching how long it took me to do the carotid from beginning to end, and it was about like 15 minutes. It's about 15 minutes. So, and that's with me like trying to figure out the machine. Emma, I heard it's basically, I heard it's like learning another language basically. Yeah. It really is. It really is, because you're really trying to, adjust yourself and figure out how you need to describe things, right? And I'm going to do a video hopefully on how to describe an ultrasound for people who have no idea, but it's literally like words like heterogeneous, cystic, solid, nodules, lesions, stones, calcifications, echogenicity, all these words that we use every single day on the daily. Emma, is carotid like thyroid and stuff? So carotid arteries, there's actually the arteries that are connected to your brain. So you've got the CCA, ECA, ICA, the vertebrals, bulb bifurcation. You do color Doppler. You're checking for flow, checking for patency. And after you do all that, like Dopplering and stuff like that, it's just pretty quick. If you're looking for stenosis, plaque, if there's anything really going on. But it's not like thyroid. Okay, so thyroid, you're just getting soft tissue thyroid. So you're like, you first put the camera here, you have their head go up, and then you look at their right and left lobe, and you sweep through the right and left lobe, and you are looking for any pathology, any nodules, lymph nodes, masses, goiters. Like, she had a patient today that had a huge goiter, and it was like, I can't imagine. And in outpatient, you have to scan every single nodule that's greater than 5 millimeters. Every single nodules. What the? Hello, okay. That's weird. Okay, how do I report you? Okay, that's a first, you guys. Wow, geez, Louise, y'all. Sorry, I had to delete that. You guys, that's a first. 9 inches for your little booty. Okay. I bet you they're the ones who are commenting mean things on my channel. Just kidding. But yeah, so thyroid, you're looking at soft tissue. So that's totally different than a carotid. Carotid, you're looking at the blood vessels and you're making sure they're patent. Asthma, do you get any mean patients who says you look too young to be a doctor? I've heard stories like that before. I'm 22 but look 16. Girl, I saw your pictures. You look so young, girl. Yeah, so it's funny. Today I had to scan a testicular. My testicular was my last patient. And he was obviously like he felt super awkward about it. And you have to, comfort these people and tell them like, hey, it's okay. Like, this is a very common exam. You don't have to feel any type of way. Like, I do this all the time. Like, don't worry, kind of thing. And he even asked me like how old I was and all these things, and was like, I'm so sorry, like, this is weird. And I'm like, no, don't feel sorry. Like, it's all Gucci. This is what I do for a living. We're here to help you and make sure that you're okay. And that was his first exam, first ever ultrasound, and he's getting a testicular done. Like, poor guy. But in the hospital, lots of people are like, are you even old enough to work in the hospital? And some of them are like, how old are you? You know, people will ask you. And you just have to either make it fun if you think that they're a patient that can handle that kind of stuff. Or sometimes you have to actually just say, I'm sorry, like, I can't have you talking during this exam. You can just basically like cut it off right there and just be like, hey, sorry, like, sorry, I can't answer your questions right now. I'm trying to focus on your exam so that we can get the best pictures for you. And really, a lot of times they'll be quiet, but there's lots of mean patients. There's going to be a lot of mean patients, like a lot. So you just kind of like work through it. You start to learn how to talk to them and how to get through them, and also watch other techs and what they say. See what they say, because the people that I followed when I was a student, I say a lot of the things that they say. So my mentors and stuff like that, they used to say like sweetie. So I'll always say hi sweetie or hello sweetie, and some people don't like that. So yeah. Oh. So what is your least test to do and why? Least, I'd say OB or pelvic. They're actually really hard for me. OBs and pelvics, really hard for me. Everyone has their type of exams they love. I like vessels, vascular. I like carotids, venuses, and stuff like that because I'm good at that. You know, you're gonna find the thing that you like the most. Jessica, recently I've got this times 2, did a video on hard scans. Do you think you could ever do one like that? I know it may be hard to talk about. I'm also curious about how to keep a poker face when you see bad news. Yes, definitely. Definitely we'll be able to do that. Tamika had a really good video on that. And, you know, hard exams are tough, and I'll definitely talk about them. I do have a couple. I do have history with a code blue, so I want to do a video on that. So stay tuned for that code blue video. But poker face, you just learn how to do it. I know it's hard, it's tough, and sometimes you feel like you want to cry inside, but you have to do it for the patient. You really have to you have to do your best for the patient, because the moment you let your poker face slip, then they know something's going on, and you don't want them to know what's going on, right? And you don't want them to give an inkling. You have to try to be, you know, as much as it's bad news, maybe you have to try to be the one to help them in that situation. So I'm going to get off here in about a couple of minutes. My boyfriend just arrived and we're going to have dinner, but I wanted to hop on here and tell you guys everything about my day. So definitely, I love that you guys are here. This means I can do more lives, right? And answer more questions, right? That just makes me so excited and happy. I want to know about the poker face. So yeah, poker face, you learn as you go. I promise you guys will definitely learn. Emma, you will learn. I'm very emotional. You guys, when I was on my live last night, I was almost going to cry, telling you guys how much I love you. So seriously, I'm the most emotional person. People will know me as the most emotional person. And if I can do it, if I can hold a poker face, literally, you guys can do it too, because I'll cry. Like that. I'm a crier. But you can't cry in the job, you know? You can't cry. You got to be strong for these people. What do I say to comfort them? You know, a lot of times you just have to be really nice. Kill them with kindness. Be nice. Be kind. Because they're probably going through a lot. And I'll help you guys. I'll talk to you guys more about the comforting and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely going to, you know, do more lives. You guys need to let me know when you guys want it, and all that stuff. And I just love talking about ultrasound, and I love answering your guys' questions. So I appreciate you guys being here. I love you guys being here. Guys, like seriously, you're the best. Like I literally hop on here not knowing if anyone's gonna come on, and you guys come here. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video, next live stream. See you on Instagram. If you guys want to talk to me, I'm on Instagram at lolgeselle. Good night, you guys. Go eat, go sleep, go get some snacks and dessert, okay? Bye.